everybody, Darren Hall of Squid Exotics today. She at least smiled. Today's video is an update for our breeding season. Just a general update. I don't have a ton to update on the crested gecko stuff. We did first get our first couple lily whites. So our lily white male that we bought 2 years ago, maybe ish. Just had his first babies, so we have our first lily whites coming. I'm sure quite a few of those will be holding back, at least until we figure out what sex they are for ourselves, and then we'll start releasing some lily whites. So look forward to lily whites coming from us, hopefully within the next 6-9 months, maybe something like that. Anything else for crested geckos? It's been a pretty average season. Nothing bad, nothing like extremely good. Lots of our normal tricolors, and we're starting to get some super stripe stuff. So tricolor, super stripes, our normal, crested gecko stuff.
Pretty woolly flowing year.
Yeah. And then for ball pythons, we're gonna year over year we always have more clutches. So this year we've already surpassed last year's clutches. I think we're gonna end somewhere in the low 20s for a number of clutches for the year. So that's better than last year. We have, let's see, we've got more Desert Ghost stuff coming up, more Pied Desert Ghost stuff coming up. We've got Clown stuff. No, I think Clown Desert Ghost, hit both stuff. We've got possibility to hit some Albino Pied. We've got, I think we have at least one Ultramel clutch on the ground, finally. My gosh, our Ultramel stuff. If we haven't told you, like if you haven't watched our other videos, we have a lot of Ultramel in our collection, and like every year we lack Ultramel. We just try to get like one clutch out of like the 6 Ultramel females we have, and like 3 or 4 Ultramel males. It's crazy. Every year the Ultramel seems to be the bane of our existence. I don't know what it is about Ultramel in us. We have a lot of it and don't produce any of it. It's really weird. Yeah. The last year's issue we had with a whole bunch of slug clutches, knock on wood, my hard head, has not been an issue this year. Have we had some slug clutches? Yes, but it hasn't been like
nowhere near like
last year. We did have those 2 weird clutches that you guys have already seen, where like they went full term, and then in the last like couple days, just all molded, and except for one out of both clutches, one survived so far. They were all dead. One came out and then died within a couple days.
That's true, yeah.
And one came out and we thought it was going to die, but has actually survived and started eating. So hopefully it'll be okay.
Don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, and interestingly, in both cases, it was our Mystic Potion male to 2 different Super Mystic females. So maybe it could have been something with him. Maybe. Because it hasn't seemed to repeat anywhere else. We were concerned that it was something going on, and other than that, but so far, knock on wood again, my hard head, it hasn't been repeated. So other than that, the season's been pretty average. Odds have been good on most clutches. We smashed the odds on quite a few clutches. So produced our first visual Desert Ghost Pied stuff this year. That's a big one. What else?
I don't know. Like, I'm just like, can't really think of anything. You're covering kind of everything, and yeah.
You gotta add something to the video. It can't just be me talking the whole time. Come on.
I mean, it normally is, because I don't really. I just wing it. I just wing stuff.
Well, wing something right now.
I don't have anything.
Wing it in.
I don't have anything.
All right. All right. Anyway.
It's very early in the morning, too.
It's not. You slept in. It's not early in the morning. It was early in the morning when I started work over an hour ago. That was early in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it. Breeding seasons were pretty average this year. Nothing like crazy bad, nothing crazy good, which, I mean, the clutch results for the ball pythons, I think some of them were really well above the odds, and that was really nice. But nothing like, oh my gosh, wow, surprising in either place. Maybe not quite as much lily white production as we thought we'd get, given this time of the year.
Well, it's his first time that we're actually breeding him, and some of the females he's with are first-time breeders as well. So I think it's just a slow start.
Yeah.
It's not that they have no eggs, just it's a slow start. Like the very, very, very first clutch from the females that he was bred with was just a single. And if you know anything about crested geckos, they normally lay 2 at a time, and that's it. Like you don't get the kind of clutches like you do with snakes, where they could be multiple, even in the teens. This is there's only 2 at the most, and so we only got 1. But he's gorgeous. I say he. The baby is gorgeous. So
you say into the teens for ball pythons. We've never hit a 13-egg clutch.
No, but there's been quite a few 10.
That we have. We've had a lot of 10s. I think we had 11 or 12 one time. It was just
I
part
don't
of them
remember.
were slugs, I think.
But yeah, just that's what I'm saying. Like you can have it
big
in the
clutch.
double digits with snakes versus crested geckos only lay 2 max per lay.
And hopefully not just max, but hopefully like 2 every time. Because if you don't see
Once
2,
a
then you
month,
got to make sure that you don't have an egg stuck or something. But yeah.
Speaking of, we're talking about breeding and everything. We sold our one proven breeder male because we're starting to get to that point where we don't really have. It's not the out with the old, in with the new, but they've served us well, and we've decided to go different directions or have different and more genetics per animal. So obviously, we sold one, and I think you were talking about the ones that we would be looking at to sell either coming up soon or within the next year, like before the next breeding season starts. So that's one thing to watch out for, is we're going to start putting proven breeder male and females up on for sale. So
yeah. Females especially. So that's what we were talking about. Yeah, that we have quite a few females that have laid their clutches for the year. And honestly, I'm looking at the females that are coming up next year. And we have a finite space that we keep. And like we have a certain size we want to keep our collection to. And there is not going to be enough space for all the females coming up. So females that are proven breeders for us that have laid clutches, once they start eating, we're going to start putting some of them up for sale. Ones that are like, hey, listen, I appreciate, what's a good example? Well, here's one that's not even a proven breeder. So we have another, so I'll come back to the proven breeder thing. So we have a female who's laid us 3 clutches in a row.
all slugs.
All slugs. So we're going to sell her as a pet only. But they've been 3 slug clutches. Like we can't keep her around here, unfortunately. We have a couple females that are maybe only 2 codom females. And then I have, coming up, I have visual pied het desert ghost with 2 or 3 codom females coming up. Like I can't keep the 2 codom female around when that kind of female's coming up. It's just a more powerhouse breeder coming up that's ready to breed in the next season. So yeah, we're gonna have some proven breeders. We're gonna have that one, unfortunately not proven breeder, proven layer, but not a proven breeder, coming up for sale too once she starts eating again, because she slugged out for the 3rd year in a row. So we gave her a chance. We tried her with 3 different females too, so it wasn't, or 3 different males too, so it wasn't just the male that we were putting her to. And they were locking and everything, like seemed normal. So yeah. See, I got you to add stuff. Anything else? All right. And if that's it, then all right. We will wrap up this video. We've got more clutch videos coming up in the next couple weeks. We have for sale videos coming up. This week was actually supposed to be a for sale video, but it's been hectic and we didn't get to it. So we have for sale videos coming up with ball pythons and crested geckos. We have a lot of ball pythons that are finally ready, have gotten their meals and up to weight, so they're ready to go. So look forward to that stuff in the next couple weeks. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see you guys next week.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.